Hi guys, happy Monday and welcome back to my channel, Couponing with Kayla, or welcome if you're new here. I'm so happy that you're joining me for today's video. We are outside of CVS. We're about to head in here and check out some deals. I'll walk you guys through these deals in the store, plus we'll go over the receipt when we get done and talk final cost of all of our items. Now, we've got some pretty good deals this week. I'm going to take some extra bucks that I earned last week and roll them into this week's transactions. Now, if you don't have any extra bucks to start with, that's okay, because you can start off with a deal to earn some extra bucks and then take those extra bucks, do more deals. That way you're paying less out of pocket for your transactions, but we'll go through all of that in the store. Another thing I do want to let you guys know is right now Be Frugal has a promotion going on for spend 25, get back $5. So you don't want to pay with extra bucks on this deal, but I will have it linked down below in the description box if you're interested. It works for CVS, it also works for Sephora and other places as well. So when you click on the link, it'll show you what stores qualify. So again, it's spend 25, get $5 back. So if you're interested, Be Frugal is a cashback program. So I will have it linked down below for you guys. Now let's go ahead, let's head in the store and check out these deals. Physicians Formula is buy two get a $10 extra buck this week. So I'm going to show you a couple of options for this. So I'm going to get the cheapest thing. You could get two of these eye products for $6.79 if your store has it. But since my store only has one, I am either going to get this little concealer for $8.79. This is the cheapest option. Or I'm going to get a lip product that's a little higher price just because I think I'm more likely to use a lip product. So I'm going to grab one of these for $9.29. My total will be $16.08. I'm going to use some extra bucks from last week to lower out of pocket, but we'll get a $10 extra buck back, making it $6.08 for these two items. Next, I'm going to grab some of the Crest items that are $3.99 each. 3 of these will total us $11.97, and we have a 5 off 3 digital. You'll pay $6.97, and then you're going to get back a $5 extra buck, making it $1.97 for 3. Nivea Men's Body Wash is $5.99 this week. 2 will total us $11.98, and we have a 5 off 2 digital. So you'll pay $6.98 and get a $7 extra buck, making both of these completely free. Next, we're going to grab some of these eye drops. So this deal is buy two, get a $6 extra buck. They're also buy one, get one 50% off. And this is the cheapest one at my store. So these are eye relief drops. These right here, we also have an Ibotta rebate for them. So these two items are going to total me $30.73. But we have 2 amazing digitals, a 10 off one and a 7 off one. That's going to leave you to pay $13.73. But you're going to get back that $6 extra buck and then $6 on Ibotta, making your final cost only $1.73. Venus and Gillette razors are buy one, get one 50% off, get a $4 extra buck on 2. We're going to grab the men's razors. The cheapest ones at my store are $7.79. There's a few different ones priced at $8.79 at my store, so I'm going to grab one of these. We have separate $3 digitals for these if you want to grab 2 women's. But with these 2 right here, my total will be $12.68. With 2 $3 digitals, we'll pay $6.68 and get a $4 extra buck, making it $2.68 for both of these. Sensodyne toothpaste is buy one, get one 40% off, and the kids one is the cheapest for $4.99, so 2 will total $6.98. You'll end up getting back a $4 extra buck and $1 on Ibotta, making it $1.98 for 2. Burt's Bees face masks are part of the buy two get a $4 extra buck. So you could grab 2 for $3.59, or you can grab some other products that are included for around $4.99. But if you grab the cheapest option, you'll be at $7.18, get a $4 extra buck, making it $3.18 for 2. And check on Fetch because we do have rebates for some products. For these items right here, we don't have any digital coupons, so I'm going to use my $13 in extra bucks that I earned last week on my account that I don't have access to the digital coupons on. So I'm going to use this $13 in extra bucks. I'm only going to pay $1.16 plus tax out of pocket on this. I'm going to get $8 in extra bucks back and $1 on Ibotta, but the final cost for all these items will be about $6.16. This week, if you grab 2 of the Aussie products, it would total you $9.26, and we have a $3 digital. You'd pay $6.26 and get a $2 extra buck, making it $4.26 for 2. two of these swab products would total you $6.89, and you can get $1 each on Ibotta plus $2 in extra bucks, making it $2.89 for two. Poise products are buy two get a $6 extra buck. You could grab the liners right here, and then you can also pick up one of the products that are around $7.59 each. Grabbing these two products is going to total you around $15.38. We have a $2 and a $1 digital. You'll pay about $12.38. You'll get a $6 extra buck, and you also get $1 back on Ibotta, making it about $4.38. This is how my cart is looking today. I'm going to be taking extra bucks and rolling them from one transaction to the next. So I have an idea of what I want to do for each transaction, but I'm going to go over my receipts with you guys as soon as we get home, and we're going to talk final cost of all of our items after coupons, rebates, all of that good stuff. Alright guys, so I am back home and this is my CVS haul for this week. I'm going to go over the receipts with you guys and talk final cost, how we rolled our rewards from one transaction to the next. I'm going to tell you how many extra bucks I started off with today, all of that good stuff. So with these transactions, everything that you see right here would have been a retail value of $119.25. Of course, we did not pay near that much after our coupons, rebates, sale prices, all of that good stuff. Now we're going to go over this transaction last. That was one that I did on one account that I don't use very often. I don't have digital access to that account, so I'm just scanning that CVS card and then just doing deals that don't require any digital coupons. So we'll talk about that here in a minute, but we're going to focus on these transactions first. All these items would have been a retail value of $102.09. Now on transaction number one, I was grabbing the Physicians Formula, and these items right here, you can see them on my receipt. You can see I had a $5 and $4 extra buck to pay for this, and those were ones that I earned last week. We did not have any digital coupons for this deal. And then you can see I had a $3 birthday reward. So today is the day before my birthday, but they went ahead and gave me a $3 birthday reward. So I just used it on my couponing. So I have that and then the 2 cents right there. So my subtotal was $4.06. That's how much I paid out of pocket, not including tax. Now, of course, we're going to add back in the extra bucks we used. So we used $12.02 in extra bucks. And with that being said, your out of pocket without any extra bucks would be $16.08. Now, I am going to subtract that $3 birthday reward because that's not something that I earned last week or anything. That's something they gave me. So it has never been accounted for. So therefore, it's not like something I use that, I had already earned on a previous deal. So we're going to do that. And then we're also going to go ahead and add in the $10 extra buck that they gave us back. So if you don't have that $3 birthday reward or anything, your final cost is $6.02 for these two items right here. But because I'm adding back in that $3 that they gave me, that makes my final cost $3.08 for these two items right here. So that was transaction number one. So again, $4.06 out of pocket, but you got back that $10 extra buck. We're going to roll into the next transaction. And my final cost was $3.08 for those. So transaction number two, I went ahead and I grabbed the Nivea and also 3 of the Crest. On this transaction, you can see all of the items. You can see a $5 digital for Nivea, a $5 digital for Crest, and then you can see $10.08 in extra bucks. That was our $10 we just earned on the Physicians Formula, and then that 8 cents they give us for the 2% in extra bucks. So my out-of-pocket cost was $3.87 on this one. But we're going to add back in the extra bucks we used, which was $10.08. That would put you at $13.95. But on this one, we got back a $7 extra buck and also a $5 extra buck. So that made my final cost only $1.95 for all 5 of those items. Next, we did the transaction with the eye drops. So on this one, we had amazing digital coupons and also rebates. So on this transaction right here, I'm going to show you guys my receipt. You can see those ringing up, buy one, get one 50% off. We had a $10 digital and a $7 digital. Then we took the extra bucks we just earned on Nivea and Crest, and we got 8 cents again for the 2% back. So these two items, I paid only $1.65 out of pocket for these. Now, of course, if you are not using extra bucks, you're not rolling extra bucks like I did, then your out of pocket would be higher. We used, let's see here, we used $12.08 in extra bucks. So your total would be $13.73. Now on this one, Not only did we get a $6 extra buck back, but we got $3 each on these for Ibotta. And I'm supposed to get 5% back, but it normally gives you 5% of the amount you actually paid out of pocket, which I only paid $1.65 out of pocket. So I think I'll get like 8 cents, something like that. So I'm expecting to get about $6.08 back from Ibotta. It's gonna make the final cost only $1.73 for these 2 items, and I'm just knocking stuff over. Lastly, on this account, I took that $6 extra buck we just earned on the eye drops, and I rolled it into my transaction with the razors. So you can see right here on this one, get it to focus a little bit. All right, our out-of-pocket was 65 cents. We had 2 $3 digital coupons. We used that $6.03 in extra bucks we had from that last transaction. If you add that back in, you're adding back in $6.03, makes your total $6.68. We earned a $4 extra buck, making the final cost $2.68 for those 2 items. So for all those transactions that I did on that one account, again, the retail value is $102.09. How much we actually paid out of pocket cost was $10.53, but we got back about $6.08 from Ibotta just on this deal right here, okay? So my actual out-of-pocket cost for these items ended up being $4.45 out of pocket for everything right there. But a final cost, if you're just taking how much the items were, the rebates, the extra bucks we got back, final cost for all those items was about $9.44, okay? Then the very last transaction, we're gonna look at this one right here with the Burt's Bees and the Sensodyne. So this one I was doing on a separate account. So this one, I'm gonna show you guys, I had $13 in extra bucks from the previous week that I used. So I paid $2.16 out of pocket on this, okay? If you add back in my $13 in extra bucks, your total would be $15.16. On this one, we earned $8 in extra bucks, and we got $1 on Ibotta for the Sensodyne. I thought I might get something for Burt's Bees, but with that one on Fetch, it normally calculates at CVS basically how much you paid out of pocket, so it didn't really count towards that spend 8 deal that I have going on over there. So anyways, with $8 in extra bucks and $1 back on Ibotta, made the final cost $6.16 for this transaction right here. So all together, everything that I got today, all right, $119.25 retail value. Then my out of pocket for everything right here today was $12.39. And then I ended up getting back $7.08 on Ibotta. So that made my final out of pocket cost $5.31 for everything. But my final cost overall for all these items with calculating our rewards and everything was $15.60. I will take that. It was over $100 worth of products. So I'm really happy with it. Let me know down in the comments below if you're going to grab any of the same deals, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.